Today is the very first day of Lunar New Year here in Disney California Adventure. As always, there is a lot of amazing food throughout the park for Lunar New Year, so we're going to be trying as much of it as we can. This is my very first time experiencing Lunar New Year here at the Disneyland Resort. After seeing these iconic foods all over Instagram the last few years, I just had to make a trip to the West Coast to experience this festival. This festival is here in Disney California Adventure from January 23rd through February 18th, so it's a very short festival. And there are only 6 food booths, but some of the other restaurants and snack carts will participate as well. And before we get any further, let's go pick up our tasting lanyard. Well, we have picked up our Sip and Savor Pass. When you go to pick it up, they'll also give you like a festival guide that'll have the menus, some info about the festival. And the Sip and Savor Pass for non-Magic Key holders is going to be $46 for 6 tastings. And if you're a Magic Key holder, it's $43 for 6 tastings. You're able to redeem those 6 coupons on any food or non-alcoholic beverage. So it doesn't include alcohol, which is kind of upsetting, but I figured. I paid $43 for my pass, so that means that everything that I get with my pass should be around $7 or be above $7.16. I just did the math there. We are stopping here at the Bamboo Blessings booth first, where they have a Mickey-shaped hot dog bun, a strawberry milk tea macaron, a taro Vietnamese-style iced coffee, a Lunar New Year cocktail, and a Lunar New Year punch. There were 2 things at this booth that I just could not pass up. The first is, of course, that Mickey hot dog bun. I have seen that. That's the thing I've seen the most on social media throughout the years. One of the things I'm looking forward to trying the most. And then that macaron looks really good as well. I love the raspberry rose Mickey macaron over at the Jolly Holiday in Disneyland. This looks very similar, so let's try the Mickey Mouse shaped hot dog bun first. It's a brioche style Mickey shaped bun stuffed with hot dogs and finished with sesame seeds and scallions for $7.50. Now, this is not necessarily the best use of one of my tasting cards because it's only $7.50. It's only like 40 cents more than what I paid for it, but it is truly so iconic. I just had to try this thing. Look at it. And you guys already know how I feel about a good glizzy. So let's see if this makes it on the top of the list. The other day I actually had the hot dog in a potato from Refreshment Corner and loved that. So another glizzy offering we're gonna try. I am a mustard on my dog kind of girl. That is good. That bun is so soft with a little hot dog in there. I love the scallions on top. That is really, really tasty. And I'm so glad I'm finally getting to try this out. I also don't think it's a bad value. For $7.50, you're essentially getting like a full hot dog. It's like a Mickey-shaped hot dog. So can't go wrong with that. And now let's try the strawberry milk tea macaron. It has strawberry buttercream with a milk tea center for $7.75. I am ready for a sweet treat, so let's try this one out. So the only thing I got in my first bite was that strawberry buttercream, but then I broke it into the center and I found that milk tea in the middle. So I want to try another bite where I get some of that milk tea in it. That's good. You can definitely taste the flavor of the tea coming through from the center. I really, really enjoy this. When you compare it to the raspberry rose Mickey macaron, that one is way sweeter. Like, this is less sweet. And for that reason, I might enjoy this more. And I love the raspberry one. The only thing it's missing is like some fresh berries in there. Like, I love with the raspberry one, how there are actual fresh raspberries in that macaron. This one, no fresh berries. I would appreciate like maybe some cut up strawberries in there, but it's less sweet and really, really good.
So I agree with Kristen. It is definitely less sweet than the OG over in Disneyland, but I like sweet, so I probably prefer the other. I am a tea drinker, so you can definitely taste like the tea in that for sure in the center. But the first bite, I didn't get it either. So I was glad that she cut it apart because then we could see it and taste it.
Well, we were eating that over here by the Wrapped with Love booth, so I figured I'd hop in this line next, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the menu. So they had fried lemongrass chicken dumplings with a plum sauce. They have steamed pork and vegetable dumplings, a yuja pineapple cooler, and then a raspberry oat milk tea. I decided to get two things from this booth here, one of the dumplings and then one of the drinks. The drink that I got wasn't that expensive. It was below $7, so I actually decided to pay for that out of pocket and then use one of the credits for the dumplings. First, let's try these dumplings. These are the steamed pork and vegetable dumplings with a black garlic sauce for $8.75. I am a huge fan of dumplings, so when I saw these on the menu, I knew I had to try them, and I feel like I'm in the minority here. I prefer a steamed dumpling to a fried dumpling. So there was another dumpling option on the menu that was fried, but I decided to go with the steamed ones. They sound a little bit better. I decided to just pour the sauce right into the little cup here with the dumplings. Now this does come with 3 dumplings, so pretty expensive for just 3 dumplings. I wish there were 4, maybe 5 for that price, but they still sound really good, so I had to get them. This is a very risky move, eating a dumpling in a sauce like this in a white sweatshirt, which is from Shop LBV, by the way, my Elsa crew. It's been so chilly here in Disneyland, so it's been great having these crew necks that you've seen me wearing. And it also feels a little odd eating a dumpling with a fork. I feel like they should have chopsticks here, but we'll do this. That's really good. I think I made the right choice here on the steamed dumpling. The wrapper actually tastes like super fresh. Like, I did not expect that at all. I expected it to taste more like a frozen dumpling, which I'm curious to know if they're actually making these homemade, because I gotta say, it pretty much tastes like it. It tastes better than any like Chinese restaurants that I've had in Orlando, Florida at least. The sauce is really good. Nice soy garlic flavor. I don't know, this is a damn good dumpling. I absolutely loved those dumplings, and I wish it came with more, not only to add value to the dish, but because they were so good, I want even more. Even after having that hot dog bun, I could go for way more dumplings. Honestly, I might come back like another time throughout the week and get some more of those dumplings. That's how much I enjoyed them. We'll wash this down with the raspberry oat milk tea. It has Joffrey's Coffee Tea & Co. tea, raspberry and Damara syrups, and oat milk, and it's garnished with skewered raspberries for $6.50. How pretty is this tea? Can we just take a moment to appreciate how pretty this tea is with the raspberries on top? Love a good fresh fruit garnish. Another thing that's like really not too sweet, and just the right amount of sweetness in there. You get a little bit of that tea flavor. I've only tried 4 things so far at this festival, and all 4 have honestly been damn near close to a 10 out of 10. Lunar New Year, very impressed so far. Well, we are on a roll here so far. 4 out of 4 things that I've tried so far have been delicious. So let's see if Red Dragon Spice Traders can follow suit here. They have red spice fried chicken bites. They have a spicy fried rice with tofu, a guava whiskey cocktail, and this peach basil Collins here. I think we're gonna get a couple things. We are getting this party started early, and this is Maria. Maria recommended this, although it doesn't have the purple pansy on it. We're not fancy today, but this is Maria's favorite drink at the festival. She's already had it before opening day. She had it on the soft opening.
I got a third.
We currently have 3. So cheers, double cheers, Maria. This is the peach basil Collins. It has gin, ginger liqueur, white peach puree, lemon juice, and house-made Thai basil syrup, topped with Topo Chico and garnished with a purple pansy for $17. You get the peach, you definitely get that basil. I love basil. I think it's a perfect complement to this peach drink. And I appreciate that you can actually taste it, because I feel like when some people like put like interesting things in drinks or cocktails, they like bury it so you can't taste it. But no, you can totally taste the peach. You can taste the basil, the splash of Topo Chico. Love Topo Chico. A little bubbly on there. This is a delicious drink, a delicious first beverage of the festival. I am not mad at it. The only thing with the drink that I will say is I cannot taste any alcohol in it, which I feel like is a thing with all of the festival drinks here in DCA. Every festival drink that I got at Food and Wine when I was here last March, I couldn't taste any of the alcohol. And for that reason, I didn't really recommend any of them, which I can't taste it here either, but it is delicious, so I'll give it a pass. But if I'm spending $17 on a beverage, I want to taste the alcohol. So, but I get this one again. But now for the red spice fried chicken bites. This is fried chicken chicharrones in spicy red chili sauce for $8.75. By the looks of this, it is gonna burn my mouth off. But let's see. Okay, it's definitely not as spicy as I thought it was gonna be. It does have a little kick there. It starts off not too spicy, but then once you kind of get into it, it does have a little kick. I wish the piece I got was a little bit crispier. Maybe these ones are crispier, so let's try another piece here. Can't get it. That was crispier. Ooh. Wait. Is that just like chicken skin? Chicharrones? Wait, so some of these pieces are just like fried skin, which is so good. But then there's some pieces that are big and juicy chicken. The chicharrones parts are good. Crispy, delicious in that sauce. This booth ain't disappointing either. I'd get this again too. All right, so we were just moving right along here, and the cast members at the last booth let me know that they're starting to sell out of things already, and it's only 12:35 in the afternoon. So I got worried, and I ordered the birria egg rolls next. I was gonna try and like go down the line and order, but we're heading over by Pixar Pier now to pick up those egg rolls because I know those are popular, and I know there's a good chance they're gonna sell out, and that is the #1 thing that I must try today. All right, so we made it to the Lucky Lantern booth, and I think we're in luck because I still see people walking away with the egg rolls, so we should be good. On the menu here, not only do they have the quesabirria egg roll, but they also have a mandarin orange mousse cake, a mango melon cocktail, and a hibiscus apple soju rita. But you guys know we did get the quesabirria egg roll, and I have been waiting an entire year to try this. I believe it debuted at the festival last year. I think it was its first year. I could be wrong though, so let me know in the comments. And I saw this thing. Oh, birria is another one of my favorite foods. Put in an egg roll, oh man. I can't wait to get into this. This is the quesabirria egg roll. It's served with a guajillo pepper consomme for $9. This is probably the most expensive egg roll you're ever gonna find anywhere. $9 for an egg roll. That's an impressive feat that I don't know if can be accomplished anywhere else. Now I know my mom wanted to try one of these egg rolls as well, and there was no way that I was sharing mine. We had to get 2 of these. I know we're both really looking forward to trying this, and I honestly cannot wait. Another thing that is very, very risky to be eating in a white sweatshirt, so I have to be very careful with this. I'm afraid the consomme is going to get everywhere, and these thoughts did cross my mind while picking my outfit out today, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going for the Elsa, so let's try this out. That is so good. That is, oh my god. Disney, especially Disneyland, just does birria right. You could get the birria ramen, you could get the birria grilled cheese, birria tacos, now a birria egg roll. Literally, Disneyland can do no wrong when it comes to birria in my eyes, and these are no different. That consomme. There is definitely a lot of meat in there, so for $9, like, okay, a lot of meat. And I can say I would pay $9 any day for this egg roll. This is so good. I can't even choose a favorite thing that I've tried today. I genuinely can't. Everything has been fantastic.
It's really, really good. The sauce has a little kick. It kind of caught me off guard. It's a little peppery, but it's really good.
Would you pay $9 for one egg roll again?
Oh, is that what it was? I'm a notorious cheapskate. Probably not.
It's definitely a good use for one of the sip and savor passes because $9 for one singular egg roll is outrageous. I mean, it tastes great, but like $9 for one egg roll is beyond absurd. I am just loving Lunar New Year. Let me tell you, I would even go as far as saying this might be like my favorite festival that I've ever experienced in a Disney park. I'm so glad I was able to make it out here for this. Not only is the entertainment good, it's more like traditional entertainment and authentic. The food has been absolutely blowing me away so far. very impressed with Lunar New Year here in DCA. Maybe it's because these shorter festivals just have like so much charm to them. Like Festival of the Arts is my favorite Epcot festival. Lunar New Year is killing it so far. And they're both, Lunar New Year is shorter, but they're both about like a month long, a little bit more than that for Festival of the Arts. So these short festivals just seem to have so much more charm than the longer overdone ones like Food and Wine Festival. The menus are smaller, there are less booths, so they're more like attentive to what they're actually putting on these menus and making sure that the few things that are there are really good, and I'm loving it. While we're over here, we also decided to hit up the Prosperity Bao and Buns booth over here. They have a Kung Pao Bao with plant-based chicken. They have a barbecue pork bun, and they have a Sing Tao with frozen mango beer foam. And then they also have a dragon beer flight. A lot of good things on this menu. And everything actually sounded so good that we decided to get 1 or 2 of everything. I want to start by trying the barbecue pork bun. This has kimchi mayo and a garlic chili crunch for $9. But I actually got my bun without the mayo, and they were able to do that, so I am very happy because this looks so good. I don't know about you guys, but I love the chili onion crunch that you can buy from Trader Joe's and the little thing. I put it on everything. I love buying like soup dumplings from Trader Joe's as well, putting a ton of that on there on eggs. It's so good. So when I saw that they had this on top of a bao, you know I'm getting it. Let's try it out. Ooh, that chili garlic crunch is absolutely what makes this dish for me, and it is so spicy. If you can't handle spice, you might not like this. It is burning my mouth. I'm very glad I have a water. The pork in there is almost like a sweet barbecue style. They have one similar to this at Epcot, I believe during the Food and Wine Festival, but it might be chicken, and that's always a favorite of everyone's. Very similar, but just with that chili garlic crunch on there, telling you, that's what makes it. Next, let's try one of the few plant-based items here on the menus. We have the Kung Pao Bao with plant-based chicken, toasted peanuts, and scallions for $9. I'm not like the biggest fan of like peanut sauce type things, but I wanted to get one of the plant-based items here to see how it is. This is actually delicious. This is a peanut sauce dish done right. I love the crunch of the peanuts on there. That sauce is just the right amount of peanuts with that green onion on top. The bao is super soft. I don't know, both these buns from here have been top notch. So I'm not like the biggest beer drinker. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. And I know Maria loves beer, so she got the beer flight and the beer with the frozen foam on top. What do you think about it?
Well, based on how much is left, we loved it, but also the flavors are incredible. The mango beer foam with a mango beer, it's basically a beer ice cream, but without tasting sweet. And listen to these names: Brewery Grapefruit Panda Pool Party. The name says party in your mouth. Harlan Brewing Company Tangerine Dragon Fruit. Amazing. Then a jasmine tea lager, which I think was my favorite, and your mom's too.
That was my favorite.
That was yeah, okay, so we all agree the jasmine tea lager actually tasted like a jasmine tea. Really good. And then I was excited about the lychee IPA. I thought it was going to be really sweet or something. It wasn't, but it was still good. But again, I like the Panda Pool Party beer.
Yeah, so those are the beers on the beer flight. Those sound really interesting. I bet a lot of people will like that flight. And you get 4 of them. 4 for what? It was like $18?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Easier to carry than the Epcot festivals where they're like, good luck, try to balance this. This is great. They really take care of you here at Disneyland when it comes to thinking about trays and cups.
We love Disneyland. All right, so next we went over to the Longevity Noodle Company. They had 2 things on the menu, garlic noodles and shrimp lo mein noodles. The garlic noodles were $8 and the shrimp lo mein was $9. I had my eye on this shrimp lo mein here for a while. I absolutely love lo mein, so we'll see how this one is. Before I could even get to the shrimp lo mein, my mom already devoured like more than half of it. Did you like it?
I loved it. It was so good. It wasn't spicy because I don't like spice. It was garlicky. It was good. And the shrimp, there was 3 of them. They were really nice and fat. They were really good. Really good.
Let's get some noodles here. Now, if I go to a Chinese restaurant, one thing that I must order every time. I feel like the true test of a good Chinese restaurant is if they have a good lo mein. So let's get some of those noodles there. They're chewy. I hate when lo mein noodles, like sometimes like they're too thin, and this is just like the perfect chew, the perfect texture of those noodles, the perfect size, really good sauce. Let's try a shrimp. Lunar New Year doesn't miss, guys. I am loving this. It's definitely one of the best things of the day. If you couldn't tell, I can't stop eating it, so really, really good. I really want to go back and get another bowl of that lo mein. That might have been one of my top things from the festival, too. I really genuinely enjoyed everything that I tried today, which I cannot say about any other festival. Like, usually I go to a festival, and within the first couple of things, I'm like, oh, this isn't so good. Oh, I don't like this. But no, like, literally everything that I've tried today has been an 8 out of 10 or above. Like, it has been so good. We'll wash down that lo mein with the Dragon Cocktail, also from Longevity Noodle Company. This is $17. It has dragonberry rum, white rum, lychee nectar, dragon fruit, and Chinese 5-spice syrups, lime juice, and house-made coriander tea, garnished with a dragon fruit wheel. That's a lot in the name, in the description. Maria already tried this, and she said it tasted like cleaning product. So we'll see if I like this one. It's definitely giving a little bit of cleaning product, like poopery. Or what is it called? Is it actually called that? I'm thinking of like the spray. I don't know. But it definitely tastes a little bit like cleaning product, but it also tastes like mango dragon fruit refresher from Starbucks. I cannot taste any alcohol whatsoever in this. I'm actually contemplating if there is alcohol in this because that's how little I taste of alcohol. It just tastes like straight up juice. It's not bad, but I don't think I'd get this one again. Well, we have already finished all of the food that I wanted to try from all of the different booths here in DCA. So now I think it's time to check out some of the other like quick service restaurants and snack stands that have a couple things that are on my list to get. So let's head over to try a churro. On our way over to get churros, we just happened to stumble upon a woman making sugar art. So cool. She's currently making a dragon. They cost $10 each, and it's very impressive. It's hard to show you because there's a lot of people here, but this is really cool, guys. This is super impressive and like such a fun addition to the festival, I think. Wow, she just finished a dragon.
I can take an order.
Wow.
Ready to order. Come on up.
She's just getting ready to make another character here, and they let me know that these creations are good for 3 months if you don't eat it after you purchase it. So you can keep this for a while. And she's been doing this actually for 40 years. That is crazy. Now that we have watched her make some sugar, let's eat some sugar because I just stumbled across the churro stand that has the churro that I want. It's right here in front of Goofy's Sky School, and I am looking for the almond cookie churro. This almond cookie churro is coated in almond cookie crumble and topped with roasted almonds and almond icing for $7.25. Now, I love a good almond cookie, so this should be really good. I love that almond paste flavor that you get in like an almond cookie, and this tastes exactly like it mixed with a churro. Like, I didn't know how this combination would be. It is fantastic. The other day I had the carrot cake churro, and that was probably the best churro I've ever eaten. This is a very, very close second. Blown away. So good. At this point, I'm honestly just waiting for something that I don't enjoy because I cannot believe this. Like everything that I have tried today has been so phenomenal. This never happens. I'm a tough critic, I will admit, but I'm always honest with you guys. I don't look to be negative. I'm just trying to be honest, and I've got to say, everything I have tried at this festival today, I'm in disbelief. It's been so good. To end the day, we are heading to Pim's Test Kitchen in Avengers Campus for a little cold brew. Pim's always has excellent specialty cold brews. They had one not too long ago, the Witch of Westview cold brew. That was amazing. It was so good. So I expect this one to be really good too. It's an almond cold brew, and you guys already know, like almond flavor, the almond churro was fantastic. So if this is anything like that, we're in for a treat. This is the almond cold brew. It's an almond cold brew with almond milk and red foam with blue and gold sugar for $6.79. After reading the description, I'm a little worried that this might just be like a regular cold brew with like almond milk in it. I'm hoping it actually has some good almond flavor, just like that churro did. So let's go for it. The chocolate flavor was not disclosed. and I'm not really getting much almond. It kind of just tastes like a mocha cold brew, honestly. So I guess this is probably my least favorite thing that I tried today, which is crazy. The very last thing that I'm trying isn't my favorite. It's not bad. If you like a mocha cold brew, like, you'll probably like this. However, the cold brews here from Pim's are usually, the cold brews from Disneyland in general, the specialty cold brews, are usually fantastic. And this just doesn't like hit that mark that I'm used to. So maybe that's why I don't like it as much. But yeah, it just tastes like a mocha cold brew, honestly. I want to try this red foam here and see if maybe there's some almond in that. No, that's just whipped cream. This one's kind of a letdown. I think there's other better cold brews in the park that I'd probably get instead. Well, that is going to do it for us here today in Disney California Adventure. I am so impressed with the Lunar New Year Festival. I know I've said it so many times, but after experiencing a full day of this festival, I can confidently say that food-wise, this is by far the best festival to come to out of Disney World, out of Disneyland. The food was so impressive. I still have a couple more days left of vacation, so I will definitely be making my way back into Disney California Adventure and trying even more food and eating some favorites over again. That's how good they were. I want to thank some Patreon subscribers: Angela, Ashley, Barbara, the Calcanes family, Catherine, Lindsay, Misty, Shelby, Stephen, Adam and Jen, Anne, Brittany, Karis, Chelsea, Carol, Danielle, Marcel, Dante, Dustin and Nancy, Emily, Ethan, John Paul, Christina, Leah, Tori, Lisa, the Martell family, Michael, Paul, Pickle, the Latham Thomas family, Tracy, Wayne, Jermaine, Eric, and the Weaver family. Thank you guys as always. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys will have a chance to make it here to Disneyland for Lunar New Year. I know it's such a short festival, so you might not, but if you're not able to make it this year, this is your sign. This is your sign to come next year. I'm telling you, it's worth the trip. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.